Hi, I'm Zane, and you're watching 10 of Cups Tarot, the place where you'll find some of the most immersive, spot-on readings in all of the internet. And this is coming from a long-time subscriber of almost 2 years. 10 of Cups Tarot uploads new content weekly, and you won't want to miss out. Stay tuned.
Hello, my Aquarius friends. Elsie here to do your reading for the next couple of weeks. I am still reading for the air signs. They are being read on the second and the last week of the month. So I'm giving you 2 readings a month now instead of 4, just because I don't have a really big viewership for air signs. But once that picks up for me, then I am also going to pick up my readings and back to once a month for you. So welcome to your bi-weekly check-in, your energetic check-in here. Anything you need to know about this reading is going to be down in the comments for you. Down in the description for you. And if you are in need of a private reading, I currently do have myself over on WISIO, WISIO.com. And what does that do for you? Well, it gives you a 10% discount. So there is a code down in the description as well, the 10% off code if you want to take that over to WISIO and ask for a reading there. There are different types of readings that you can get there. If you are here to like, share, or subscribe, I thank you very much. I am always grateful when you give me a thumb up on one of my videos. 1 or more of my videos would be great. I really do hope that you subscribe and stay with us here, but if you decide not to, I really would appreciate you helping my channel grow by just giving a thumbs up to a video if you're interested and like the content. All right, just remember guys, this cannot be everybody's reading, so it may not be yours today. So please look up your moon and rising sign and come back and look at videos for those particularly, because not everybody can resonate with the sun sign, right? And this reading is for Aquarius, right? Sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter. I'm just going to cut these cards and then we're going to do a 9-card spread. All right, here we go. And we have asking for a 9-card spread for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Please just let us know the energies that are in and around Aquarius for the week ahead, for 2 weeks ahead, please. Thank you. And here we go. We start out with the 7 of Wands. So something that you're a little bit feeling a little bit defensive, I would say. I feel like these other wands that are below you here, these are people that are coming at you with maybe negative things, maybe not terribly negative, but you know, all of us have those people we know who give us backhanded compliments, and people who are a little bit, how can I say, the word is a little bit, yeah, backhanded compliments, I guess. You know, trying giving you compliments, but giving you an insult at the same time. I feel like that's what causes some of this energy of being a little bit defensive, that you have something that you want to do that people are talking against. Then we have the Emperor, and the Emperor is someone who's going to take charge of the situation, which is an Aries. This is for Leo, Aries, and Sagittarius. So I feel like with these 2 cards here, Aquarius, I feel like you're about to take control of a situation that you've been feeling very defensive about. And we have the Empress. Okay, we've got 2 out of the 3 are major arcana. So something is changing here. And we have the Empress and the Emperor together. So I have a feeling that you might be wanting to talk to a couple, perhaps a couple who are like a power couple who have been together for a while. And I think that you're feeling a little bit defensive about this relationship. I'm not sure why, but let's clarify and we can get more information. And then we have the 5 of Cups. I feel like you're looking in the past, feeling like you missed out on something emotional that you wished could have worked out, but it didn't. Emotions could be emotion for anything, really. It could be love, it could be work, it could be career, anything. Let's clarify when we get more time. So the 7 of Swords is at the center of everything. Aquarius, I think you're feeling defensive because you feel like people are lying to you, or just not telling you the whole story. And I feel as though the 7 of Swords is in the center of everything for a reason. Now, it is the 7 of Swords, which of course is Libra, your sign, Aquarius, and Gemini. And I think it's more about you thinking that someone is deceiving you. Let's find out exactly what that is when we clarify more. And then I'm showing the 4 of Swords. Yeah, you know, we have Cups and Swords here. I feel like that you're feeling sort of up in your head about something that's going on that's emotional. And I don't think you're really telling many people about it. I think you're sleeping on it. I feel like you feel there are people who are trying to sneak away either with information or something that they know they're not telling you, something that you think could help your healing, and it's just not happening. So you feel like there's deception all around. Then we have the King of Cups. The King of Cups is someone who could be Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer, and someone who's actually really deep. So you could be someone who is always trying to get to the underneath of people. You know, what's the deepest, right? You don't want to know about their cell phone coverage or where they live or how much they pay for taxes. You actually want to know who they are underneath. Who are they underneath? And I feel like that is something that you do a lot, that you only keep people in your circle that you can get to know really well. So now we have the Four of Pentacles, which came out sideways, by the way, so I feel like it's a challenge. The challenge is that you be vulnerable and talk to people about what it is that you want to speak about in the depth of who they are. I feel like your challenge is speaking out, is sharing, being vulnerable. And you tend to close people off and then wonder why those people don't come after you and, you know, dote on you and beg you to come back into their lives. I think you're very closed off, at this time anyway, and I feel like being very closed off just doesn't win many friends. I mean, not a lot of people are going to try and chase you to get into your life. So I feel like you're very closed off, and that you are a very deep individual. So I feel like you need to share with people, but you're not right now. All right, last card here. Thank you. And we have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is a new path and passion. It's also about good news. So you could be getting new good news about a new path and passion, a passionate thing or a passionate person. We'll find out when we clarify more. But I feel like it is what we are looking at here is energy from your past. So I think the overall energy for this is about things that have happened in the past, people that you've known in the past. I feel like lately that you've whittled your friend group down very small and you're thinking about things that have gone on in the past. So the Seven of Wands telling me that looking into the past, at the time that there was, you know, everything was kind of like go with the flow and nothing really bugged you and everything was going great. And then you decided to take control of your life. So the Emperor and the Empress here, I feel like maybe either you're feeling defensive about a couple or you are feeling a little defensive because now that you've taken charge of your life, that others who used to come around don't come around anymore. I feel like the Empress is someone who can be quite intimidating. She is Libra and Taurus, and Libra being very creative, very intelligent, and Taurus being very grounded, very charitable. I feel like you're taking control of your life here, but I feel like you are at odds with someone who could be the Empress. Or it's a couple. We're going to clarify more. But nonetheless, I feel like that's why you're defensive. I feel like these people might have been in your past. I feel like you feel either they deceived you or they didn't tell you something that you wanted to hear, and it caused you to go into healing mode. So you kind of closed yourself off from a friend group or from a couple of people who maybe didn't have your point of view, and that's when you closed yourself right off. Now, there is good news coming here, and it is about something deep, so let's clarify a little bit and find out more about what's going on here, Aquarius. All right. Let's go here. Just need clarification, please, for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the next couple of weeks ahead till the last week of the month. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. Why is too many, actually. There's a lot of cards there. Tell me why Aquarius has been so defensive, kind of distant, trying to take the higher ground. Tell me more about the Seven of Wands for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter, please. Tell me about Aquarius. Ooh, got some cards that fell. Oh, only one. That's good. It's the one I'm going to keep. It is the Emperor. So I feel like you decided to take charge of a situation a little while ago, and that didn't work out for you. I think you were up against someone who was also trying to take charge of that same situation, and that ended up making you disgruntled with either these two people or this one person. It could be female or male. I feel like you, something happened within your life. You decided to take control of your life, and that kind of made you butt heads with someone else who might have been doing the same thing. And I feel like the other person could be female or male, but have the Empress energy, which means they're, you know, they're intuitive. They're someone who is very creative, like I said, very grounded. And I think there might be a little bit of heat there. So 7 of Wands, please clarify the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands, please. 7 of Wands clarified by the 9 of Cups. So I feel like it has been your wish fulfillment to finally be able to take care of yourself, to take care of your life, to run your own empire, essentially, whether that is literally or figuratively. And I feel like you do have definitely some stuff to work out with another person who could be an Aries or someone who could be Taurus or Libra. Let's talk about the Emperor. Tell me more about the Emperor, please. The Emperor is clarified by the Judgment card. I think you made a judgment on someone, Aries. You made a judgment on Aries. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to call you Aries. You are Aquarius, but I think because I'm looking at this card, the Emperor is Aries. So I think that you made a judgment on an Aries. Aquarius, and I feel like someone else who is trying to take control, could have been an Aries, maybe not, but someone else who is also in control mode like you, trying to step up their own lives. I feel like something happened and you two just stopped talking. The Judgment card tells me you made the judgment on someone else. That someone else didn't follow you. You're not talking about anything. They didn't, dote on you to find out what was wrong, and so that person is still in your past. However, though, that person is going to be coming forward to see if they can clean their karma with you, right? They want to repair whatever has been broken, whether that be a relationship or a friendship. And I feel like you two can coexist, but I feel this person's coming back, and it really is going to be up to you whether you want to forgive that person or not. But remember, it's your karma. If you don't forgive, you can't be forgiven. You bounce that stuff off the universe, it just comes back at you. Just saying. So we have the Knight of Cups. So maybe there is an apology coming from someone, or maybe you're giving someone an apology. The 9 of Pentacles tells me the person that you need to speak with is someone who actually is they have their own business. So a business owner, someone who is single. When I say single, I mean not married. I'm not talking about someone who is living with someone or a partnership. So when I say single, it's just that you haven't been legally married to the person. Temperance. I think that when you talk to them, you are going to finally get some balance, right? And this conversation is going to happen because Temperance is a major arcana card. And the major arcana card is something that you must go through in order to stay on your divine path. So, and then I feel like you go into some hanged man energy. You're thinking about things, trying to see everything from a different point of view. I really don't think you want to stay angry at the person who took control of their own life. But I feel as though whatever it was, I think you two were just feeling really strong at the very same time, both with the Emperor energy and that you two kind of just rubbed wrong against each other and your personalities just didn't go. I think now you're thinking about this person in the past who might come forward here for reconciliation and friendship, maybe loveship, who knows, but I feel like it's friendship. That's my feeling, my intuitive feeling. And the Hanged Man is telling me that you might consider it because you kind of see things from a different point of view now that you have control of your own life. And so I think you two kind of figure it out and you two come back to being friends or lovers or whatever it was to start with. You have a new start with this person who could be an Empress. Empress, who's that? Someone who's highly intuitive, creative, very grounded, someone who is, always helping others, someone who bears children, who creates things and life, and that kind of person. They seem pretty cool, but clarify the Empress, please. Clarification of the Empress, please, for Aquarius. Clarification of Empress. Thank you. We have the Chariot. So you are going to have success in the reconciliation with this person if it is a Taurus or a Libra, someone who is of the Empress energy. I feel like you've manifested this going in, and maybe just having it on the front of your mind all the time is a manifestation, you guys. You don't have to be sitting cross-legged with your, hands in this position in order to be able to manifest. Whatever is on the forefront of your mind, whether it's good or bad, you are manifesting that thing. So I think that you've been thinking about this a lot, not necessarily, sitting down and manifesting, but thinking about it a lot. And so I think you want this to come round, so you can speak to the person who may have offended you. Five of Cups tells me that you are looking into the past where you feel like you were deceived, that someone didn't tell you, or someone that you thought had your back didn't have your back, and that really put you into a place of healing, that you really needed to come to terms to the fact that someone didn't have your back and you thought they did. Then that put you into healing mode. But the Five of Cups is clarified by the Ace of Swords. So that tells me that you're looking into the past, but thinking about the past. Judgment card tells me that that person's going to come forward, and there's going to be a conversation about the past. In that conversation, you're either going to get clarity or you're going to cut them out. One of the two. It doesn't matter either way to you. Other people on your path, unless it's your children or your significant other, are really inconsequential to you. But I feel like you want to get some clarity from this person that you had problems with in the past, because you feel like it's owed to you and you feel like you owe it to them. Then we have the Page of Pentacles, which tells me that it's not going to be the only conversation you're going to have about this. You may not move forward after this conversation, but you will get the clarity that you need. The Page of Pentacles tells me that this person, you could have an age difference with this person. That might be an issue. The Page of Pentacles in the reverse tells me that there's really no new start here, that no gifts are be given, no love is lost, that kind of thing. And I think you won't get everything you need from that conversation the first time round. But you will it will benefit you. You will, you could, like I said, up here, it could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, someone who is very grounded. I feel as though when you have that conversation with them, that you will come to a good place within yourself where you feel balanced, that you feel charitable, and I think it's going to be a good conversation, but I don't think everything is going to be resolved in that first conversation. Tell me about the Seven of Swords, please. Clarify that. Woo, the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is clarified by the Lovers. So it has to do with someone that you had feelings for. So someone that you thought may have been your soulmate, someone that you thought really had your back, and you felt that they didn't. You found out that they didn't. And so this really caused a rift between you. I believe that there was words said, and then things ended up going into healing, because then afterwards it was terrorizing you. The conversation that was had with this person that you felt was your soulmate, or the person who always had your back, the person you're in love with, you feel like they deceived you. And then without telling them about it, because I feel like you're very closed off at this point, without telling them about it, you started terrorizing yourself at night, thinking it, overthinking it. What should I say? What should I do? You stopped that though, because I feel like you gave yourself some time to heal. So I think that at the center of everything was some confusion. I think there was there's just some confusion in love, confusion in whether or not that person was in love with you. Tell me about the Four of Swords, please. Four of Swords. Four of Swords is clarified by the Five of Pentacles. You were feeling left out. You're feeling left out of a group, a conversation. Yeah, I think that's why you felt you needed to heal, because you were part of a group and then this thing happened, then this thing happened. Arguments ensued. There was some defensiveness going on, heads butting. And I think that although you had love for this person, I think you felt left out and deceived, right? You felt left out because this person didn't have your back when you needed them to. We have the Page of Wands, which is, it's good news. It's good news. And it's also about taking a different path in passion. So I feel like you withdrew your energy from the person that you were having issues with, and then you just went on your merry way, planning your life, having fun, doing your passions, and didn't think about it. You thought it was inconsequential, but here it comes again, right? The King of Cups tells me that, you're having emotional feelings, things that were spoken about that were underneath, that were very deep. I feel like you were hurt very deeply. The Ten of Swords in the reverse tells me that you really want this to all come to an end, that it's hurting your heart, you're not sleeping well, you're trying to heal, you're trying to bring the end to this, but I feel like you feel stabbed in the back. You feel like someone has stabbed you in the back, someone who you trusted, that you thought was really go with the flow, but they're not. Or they ended up not being that person. Tell me more about the King of Cups, please. Could be someone who is a water sign, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer. Thank you. And then we have the High Priestess in reverse. So I think that you've tried to go in with your intuition and figure out what exactly you can do to repair this relationship. You know that this person is the High Priestess, but when the High Priestess is in the reverse, I feel like there's a broken connection with spirit. Maybe that person was also having an issue in their life and that they didn't tell you about, and because you two were trying to get your footing in life at the very same time, Emperor twice, that I feel like that's why things didn't work out. I feel like somebody divulged some secrets about you, or something was said about you that you found out, and I think it kind of hurt your feelings. One more card for the King of Cups, please. We've got two here. I'll take them. And I think you were really passionate about this person that hurt your feelings. Knight of Swords tells me that you didn't expect for that to happen. You thought that person had your back, and they didn't. And so that's exactly, I think, what the healing was all about. Now, we have this challenge of you opening up, being more vulnerable. I think you're keeping everything to yourself. You're not telling anybody. You're not talking to this person. You haven't reached out to them. But I feel like this Four of Pentacles is clarified by the King of Swords, because I really feel that there needs to be a conversation. The challenge is you're closed off. You're not opening up to anyone. You feel like you got burnt here. You shared your stuff. You got burnt. I feel like you feel that there's no point in talking to them, because if you end up talking with them, you're just going to rip them a new one. King of Swords is about speaking out, speaking on behalf of others sometimes. Someone who is in authority or acts as though they are, and someone who's very sharp with their words. So I feel like you feel that right now, if you were to open up and be more vulnerable, that it wouldn't work out well anyway. So you're waiting. You are planting some seeds of intention, maybe talking with their friends, planting little seeds. Oh, when are you going to see that person? How are they doing? What are they doing in their lives? And I feel like you're just going to wait on it for a while. You're going to wait until the right time to harvest that relationship. And we have the Eight of Cups. And then you're going to walk away from anything emotional. So you're going to come to the table being quite balanced, without emotion. The king is someone who speaks kind of like with a cold sort of air, a confident, cocky sort of cold air about them, but they do speak their truth. So the things that they tell you are not lies. You're going to wait on that. I feel like right now you feel a little too emotional, but you're going to walk away from the emotional side of that relationship, whatever it was, friendship, loveship. And I think when you do that, once you're completed with the Eight of Cups, you are going to carry on and finally talk with this person. Knight of Pentacles, yeah, it tells me that you're bringing something into someone else because you want to say, hey, you know what? I love you. You love me. You're my friend. I don't know what we're doing here, but let's just clear things out and let's start again. It is very logical, grounded sort of energy. Page of Wands. Clarify the Page of Wands. This could be the good news that's coming, by the way, that you finally do get hold of this, whatever it was that happened here, and figure it out. Queen of Pentacles is clarifying the Page of Wands. Again, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Taurus was up there, so was Libra. I feel like when we talk about whatever it is that is bothering you, that it seems to be with an earth sign. So the Page of Wands tells me that there is good news coming. It could be good news coming from someone who is an earth sign, and you are going to take this path and passion that you've decided that is a new path for you. You're going to be the new you, the new person that talks, and that doesn't hide everything. So the heartbreak isn't so bad. So you need to let this person know that they broke your heart, because you need to get rid of this energy. You need to get rid of this energy of the Three of Swords, feeling like your heart had been broken because you really thought you could trust this person. So the Three of Swords is about forgiveness. It's about maybe opening yourself up just a little bit, telling your thoughts. And that's a good start, because you're still hurt. It's not like the hurt is gone. One more card. We have the Five of Swords. Yeah, I think you're really serious about trying to get this to be worked out with this other person. I think you really miss them in your life, and I think that you two were just going through some things together at the same time and feeling the same sort of energy, Aries energy against Aries energy, Emperor against Emperor. You're both taking charge of your lives, and that just didn't work. It didn't work at all, and it just kind of blew up into something that you didn't expect that it would. But now there's been water under the bridge. The Judgment card has come up saying that you really judged them, they judged you, and so that's where it sits right now. I think you want to figure it out, though. I think you want to figure it out. You're tired of feeling this way with the broken heart, and you want things to be a little more stable with them, right? You want to show them charity, and you want to, do things that you can for them doing things for you, and kind of get this friendship back on track. Yeah, that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope this did resonate with you, and if it did, please leave me a comment. You know I love your comments, and I'm going to go for now. I will see you in 2 weeks. That would be the last week of the month. Thank you. Bye-bye.